Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the October 3rd board meeting. Please stand, and we'll ask Corey Morris, our board member, to lead us in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We are anxious that those who are here for the purposes of addressing the board have an opportunity to do so at the proper time and in the order of their request. For those who've already submitted a request, we have provided forms in the back at the entrance to the boardroom and also have additional copies here in the front at the Assistant Secretary's position. If you do wish to speak during the meeting, please fill out a form indicating your name, address, and the agenda item which you wish to discuss. You may also make a request to give testimony at the end of the meeting on an item not listed for discussion today. However, full discussion on any items not listed on the agenda will have to be delayed until such time as the item can be publicly posted in advance as a regular agenda item. If you wish to ask questions, please address them to the chair and not to individual members of the board or to the staff. The board has been meeting in closed session regarding matters listed on today's closed session agenda. The board wishes to announce that no reportable actions were taken in closed session. We call now for agenda items for separate action: adoption of the agenda as posted, approval of minutes, September 26th meeting.
I so moved.
Second. Moved and seconded. Is there discussion?
There's one notable correction on the minutes. On page 3 under unfinished business, Member Williams wanted to have student outcomes. That should be program outcomes that were measurable. Delete student and put in program outcomes.
Very good. Thank you, Dr. Williams. So noted. Okay. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Communications, we have none. Public testimony on items not listed on the agenda. I'd like to call up Amber Hines. Hi, Amber. Hello. May I brag about you as you're coming up? Sure. 2 years ago, our mayor, Beverly O'Neill, brought to Long Beach a first, and it was the Commission on Youth and Children. Amber is a member of that very important commission, and it's my great pleasure to serve with her on that commission. So welcome, Amber.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Amber Hines. I'm currently a senior at Wilson Classical High School. I'm the third generation of my family to come out of the Long Beach Unified School District. My experience of this school district has been one of the best in my life so far. I've experienced what my parents and my grandparents all talk about. I came by today for a special reason. I recently competed in the NAACP National Axle Competition in Arlington, Virginia. I brought home the bronze medal in the science and architecture field. I designed and built a 2-story beach home at 1/4 scale. I was so excited. My family was excited, and you know what topped it off? My school board was excited as well. My school district was excited as well. It was, just awesome. I came by today to thank the Long Beach Unified School District for all of your support. Let me just tell you briefly how you supported me. My counselor of 4 years, Ms. Deborah Hilliard, has always made me aware of the programs and opportunities there are out there for me. She's actually the one who told me about the NAACP Axle competition. My architectural teacher, Mr. Johnson, he's helped me with getting my materials together and just my plans for my project. My English teacher, Ms. Valerie Linker, helped me with my report I submitted for the competition. And then there were teachers and administrators who helped me with financial support. Now, I didn't find this out until recently, but you, the school board, paid for my airfare. How cool is that? When I told people that my school board paid for my trip, they were like, no way. And I was like, yeah, they did. So I just want to personally thank you for your support. Now, I couldn't leave here today without thanking my superintendent, Mr. Steinhauser. Do you know he personally called me over the summer and congratulated me on my accomplishment? Now, how many supers do that? And then another cool thing happened. Wilson has 2 new principals this year, Mr. Kearns and Mrs. Brown. I received a call from Ms. Brown over the summer congratulating me on my award too. She read about me in the newspaper and did her homework and called me up and congratulated me. So I felt special, and how many school districts have principals who do that, call for something good? My principals have made announcements at my school over the intercom, and they also displayed my project in the library. I was also in the superintendent's newsletter. When I went to the competition in Virginia, I was just going for the experience. I never thought I would be the winner, to come back to Long Beach. That was cool. And to come back with the bronze medal, $1,000, a wireless laptop, that was the bomb. I'm not finished yet. Lastly, though, during my interview with the science judges, I think they were just doing their job, and they asked me questions like, why do you want to be an architect? And there aren't many females in this field, and there aren't a lot of African American architects, and this profession requires a lot of work. So I finally told them, this is my passion, this is what I've always wanted to do, so I'm going to go for it, and no one's going to stop me from reaching that dream. You couldn't do that if you didn't have the passion for it, and I do. So the judges looked at each other and they were like, wow, okay, go for it. And so at the end of the interview, Mr. Johnson from Howard University offered me a scholarship to Howard University. So I'd like to thank the Long Beach Unified School District, and you'll forever be in my heart because this is where I got my start, so thank you.
Project. Got to show you.
Well, thank you, Amber. You're not only a very intelligent, committed student, but you ooze lots of charm, and moreover, you didn't brag about the fact you're an accomplished member of that Bruin track team, girls track team at Wilson, so nice going. I'd like to call up now Tracy Hollingsworth and Ron Arias, both of whom are associated with the Department of Health and Human Resource Services. And folks, it's up to you how you want to choreograph this.
Honorable board members, good evening. Someone once said, when a community fails to recognize the least of these, then it fails to embody the definition of community. The longer I work and live in the city of Long Beach, the longer I realize that we as community members not only fulfill the definition, but we exceed its expectations. My name is Tracy Colunga Hollingsworth, and I'm the Child Care Coordinator with the City of Long Beach. My colleagues and I believe in investing in our children, and in particular the Bethune School, so that every child has an opportunity to be educated, happy, and healthy. So on behalf of the City of Long Beach Department of Health and Human Service employees, I present to the board this envelope with several donations for back-to-school supplies for students attending the Bethune School. Thank you.
Good evening.